Hey guys, Josh Weisler here. Just wanted to bring you another video. Mike Pulley, this one's for you. You asked me to speak a little bit on being closed-minded, and I'll talk a little bit about being closed-minded. That's the negative, and then on the other side, I'll talk about being open-minded, and then I'll give you some things I'm doing to kind of help me with that mindset. So, closed-minded. To me, closed-minded means you are at a spot where you have defined your reality and nobody can make you question it. You draw a line in the sand and you hold tight and you grab a gun or you grab a knife, you grab a spear and you defend it with everything you have. That mindset is very limiting. It's very stubborn. It is very, like they say, it's closed-minded. There is no growing that happens when you're closed-minded. You know, in nature, at least in America, we have an animal that's named for being extremely stubborn, and it's the donkey. And you know, the mindset of the donkey is it does what it wants to do. No one's going to change it. No one's going to make it do anything. It's not open to anything. And the nickname for that animal is a jackass. So, are you being closed-minded? Are you being stubborn? Are you being a jackass? I don't know. You have to ask yourself that. With that, being closed-minded, you know, a lot of people have this belief where, no, I'm not closed-minded, I'm just defending what I believe in. Okay, you can defend what you believe in and you can feel right about it, and knowing deep down that it's right is one thing. But when you're closed-minded and you're defending something, how you know you're being closed-minded versus whether you're actually right and you're defending something that is as right, deep down, I believe that we all know whether or not something is right or wrong. So if you're closed-minded, but deep down you know that what you're feeling or what you're saying isn't wrong, you'll get upset. You'll get offended because your mind has trouble integrating that new piece of information or that challenge that someone's bringing to you with you're having trouble integrating it with your mindset because you're being closed-minded, but deep down you know it's right, so it creates a conflict. It creates anguish. It creates a sense of being in strife, and what we do is we project that back out to the world. We project it onto the person that's challenging us because, you know, being closed-minded, we're not wrong. We know what's right. That is our belief. Our mindset says it's right. I'm going to defend this till the end, when deep down you're really saying, no, you need to change this. You're not doing it right. It's wrong. Stop it. Stop it. You know, one of the things, and you know, I talked on a podcast last night, one of the things that is out in the world that I gave an example on with closed-minded people that are always angry are racists. Nobody ever said, hey, there's an open-minded racist. You know, it's one of those things where they are so full of hate that, you know, they for no real reason hate another race because either something happened a while ago or yada yada, and if anybody brings something to challenge them, they get angry, they get frustrated because that's all they know, because deep down their belief isn't held in anything valid. It's all mind, it's all mindset, it's all being closed-minded. So, you know, on the alternative side of that is being open-minded. Open-minded is being a learning mindset. Open-minded is the belief that I know where I'm at, but I know that there's more out there. I know that I don't know everything. I know that there are going to be pieces of information that are going to come in that will help me get to the next level. So one of the people who talked about, you know, that kind of mindset was Leonardo da Vinci. He was credited, I believe when he was like 85 or 90, he was credited with the saying, I'm going to screw it up in Latin, but it's like ancora impar, which equates to I am still learning. At the age of 85 and 90, the guy that was one of the greatest inventors ever and one of the greatest minds ever still was learning. He knew he didn't have all the answers. So I'm going to wrap this up real quick. So I got a couple more points, but you know, outside of that, you're not going to be able to connect the dots to help yourself improve if you're closed-minded. You only connect those dots looking back with gathering information. So, you know, be open to learning. Be able to, you know, if someone challenges you, are you integrating that new piece of information into your mindset and fully analyzing it and then rejecting it? Or are you just straight out rejecting it because you're closed-minded? So, a couple of the points that I have to kind of help help with change that mindset into being open-minded, and I'm still working on it every day. It was one of the big things that I've struggled with. I was always right. No matter what you ask, my way of doing it was the right way. Well, I've come to realize that no, that's not the case. I am far from perfect, and I am not the best example of what things are, but I'm working on it. So a couple of my points are, I write down 3 things every day that are new, and that helps me, you know, program myself to look out for things that are new in the world and new pieces of information. And when I see something or I hear something that doesn't set with me, as far as I either already know it or it's you know, it challenges my beliefs, I go, oh, that's new, I'm gonna have to write that down, and now I've got to actually figure out if it fits with what I believe in, or there's something wrong with that, or there's something wrong with my mindset. So you know, write down 3 things every day that are new. It'll help you kind of realize what's new out there and the new pieces of information, and start making your mind be open to change. And then, you know, feed your mind. Read books. Read books on leadership. Read books on being open-minded. Read books on reprogramming your mind. If you know that there's something out there that you need to improve on, read about it. Go to a conference. You know, watch a webinar. Do things to feed your mind to help open it. And lastly, surround yourself with people that will challenge your mindset. Don't be comfortable. If you hang around with people that don't challenge you, you're always going to be where you are. So if you want to change and you want to become open-minded and you want to work on it, start changing the things that you're doing to help change your mind. Because you know, Tyrese Gibson, I think it is, he's got a great video where he says, you know, if the things around you aren't changing, change the things around you. So, you know, it's either you change yourself or you change your surroundings to help you change yourself. So it's up to you how you want to do it. You know, those are the 3 things: open-minded, closed-minded. A couple of things to do that. Again, write 3 things every day, feed your mind, and, you know, surround yourself with people that'll challenge you. This is Josh Weisler. I hope it helps. If you guys have any questions or need anything, contact me. Like this, share this, pass it on. Let's change the world one person at a time and pay it forward. Thanks, guys.